A very good morning and welcome to this edition of YES101 Visual Radio. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Rs.1000. Let's begin with a look at your headlines.
Newsfirst headline.
Record-breaking customs revenue, 1,000 billion achieved. 30% of polling card copies have been distributed, says Department of Posts. And in news overseas, US-Turkish protester killed in West Bank as Israeli forces opened fire. And finally, in your sports, Mark Wood out for the rest of the year with elbow injury. Now to your stories in detail. Sri Lanka Customs has achieved record revenue of 1,000 billion rupees during the first 8 months of this year, thanks to the opportunity given to the administrative authority and officials to operate independently without external affairs. The International Monetary Fund has set a revenue target of 1,534 billion for 2024, with the 1,000 billion target already met within Sri Lanka in the first 8 months. The Director General of Customs, Rs.1000, is confident that the annual target can be achieved within the next 4 months of the year. Director General Rs.1000 says that the previous highest revenue record was 975 billion rupees in 2023. He also says that typically 25% to 30% of the total custom revenues come from car imports. But this figure has dropped below 6% due to restrictions on car imports in both years. He says that over the past 2 years that the Department of Customs has implemented many positive changes, enabling officers to streamline operations through new methods and advanced technical processes. The Department of Posts says that about 30% of the official polling card copies have been distributed so far. Senior Deputy Postmaster General Rajit Ranasinghe says that tomorrow will be a special day in which polling card copies will be distributed. Accordingly, official polling card copies will be distributed tomorrow from 8 AM to 6 PM. Senior Deputy Postmaster General says that official polling card copies will be distributed door to door until the 14th of September.
International news.
In international news, a 26-year-old Turkish woman has been shot dead in the occupied West Bank during a protest where Israeli forces opened fire. According to local media reports, she was shot by Israeli troops. However, the Israel Defense Force said it was, quote, looking into reports that a foreign national was killed as a result of shots fired in the area.
Sports news.
And finally, in your sports news, Mark Wood, England's fastest bowler, will miss the forthcoming test tours of Pakistan and New Zealand after being ruled out for the rest of the year due to a bone stress injury in his right elbow. Wood was withdrawn from the ongoing Sri Lanka series as a precaution after suffering a right thigh strain while bowling during the first test at Old Trafford. And that's all the news we got for you on this edition of YES101 Visual Radio. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Rs.1000.